probably like categorize everything. Go to. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I probably should have done that before I started this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Today is my first video of the new year, I guess you can say. It's January 3rd today, and I wanted to do my like yearly favorites, but I also wanted to do a December favorites because the things that I love in December aren't exactly the things that I loved for the whole year. So I wanted to do my yearly favorites, but let me know if you guys, sorry, my cat. Let me know if you guys also want to see a December favorite. Like this video and I'll do a December favorites after I finish doing this video. We're just gonna jump into it. 2017 was a really good year, I feel like, for makeup and collabs and all that. And when I was picking the items that were going to be my favorites, I thought of things that I used over and over and over and over again, and things that even now I feel like I wouldn't function without these specific products. So they're things that I've loved all of 2017, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna keep using in 2018. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start off first with primers because that's obviously the first thing that you put on your face. And when I thought about primers, 3 specific ones came to mind. The first one is this Too Faced Hangoverx 3-in-1 Primer Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. This is with coconut water, probiotics, skin revivers, it's silicone free, alcohol free, and oil free. This is done. Like, I don't have any more of this, and oh, and I love this so much. I need to repurchase it. But when I thought about primers that really like wowed me or I absolutely loved, this was one of the first ones that came to mind. This is a primer and a setting spray, but I liked it best as a primer because it kind of got sticky when you put it on your face, and it's so hydrating. It feels really good, and then I could go in with other primers underneath it if I wanted to. So this is definitely a big sticking out primer for me, and this one is from Too Faced. I definitely have to purchase this one again because I love it. Another primer that sticks out to me is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. If you guys watch my videos, you know I use this almost every single day. I'm like at about right here for this, and I only use 1 pump every single time I use it. This is a primer and moisturizer in one with hyaluronic acid, and I talk about it every time, but if you guys don't know what hyaluronic acid is, it is something that binds moisture to your skin. So if you're dry or you need hydration throughout the day, this is constantly grabbing moisture that's in the air and binding it to your skin. And I have very dry skin. I usually always look matte, which sucks. Like right now I'm wearing a dewy foundation and I look matte. So I just absolutely love this primer. This is definitely one that I will repurchase over and over again because it feels so good on the skin. It hydrates, but it gives you a really fresh looking glow to your skin. It doesn't have shimmer or anything like that. It looks just like a moisturizer. I don't replace this with my moisturizer, but I do like using it in conjunction with my moisturizer just for a really hydrating base, especially under matte foundations. Like under matte foundations, this is my #1 go-to. Another primer that I've been loving is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This one I have like that much in it, and I have a lot of primers. I have a lot of products in general, so for me to actually go through even half of a product is a pretty big deal for me. And this I hate the smell of. It smells kind of like I think it's because there's lemongrass in this. There has to be. Yeah, that has to be lemongrass. I have to look up the ingredients, but I'm 100% positive that the scent in this is lemongrass. I don't like the smell of lemongrass. A lot of people do, but I hate the smell of it. It kind of reminds me of that candle that you burn to get like mosquitoes to fly away. But the way that this makes your skin look, it looks glowy, it looks radiant. I don't know what the purple does in it. I'm not sure I mean, purple helps with sallowness in your skin, so if your skin just kind of looks dead and lifeless, this helps with that. But this gives hydration to your skin with also leaving a really pretty glow. This one and the Backlight Priming Filter, amazing, but I ran through my Backlight Priming Filter, so I don't have it. But First Light Priming Filter, bomb. Now when it comes to foundations, there are only 2 foundations that come to mind when I think of my ride or die go-tos of 2017. One of them being my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Makeup, and you guys know the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. With the Lancome Teint Idole, I haven't used it in a while because you can see it's really light compared to what I am right now. Like, it'd probably match my neck, but it's just way too light for me right now because I got so tan throughout the summer. But this foundation looks flawless all throughout the day. It's matte, but it's not a drying matte. It's more of like a natural matte finish. It's full coverage, but it's not heavy, it's not thick. It makes my skin look its absolute best. So I absolutely love this foundation. This is in the shade 380 Bisque Warm. I think right now I'm like 420 neutral. Their neutrals are more yellow, so it actually ends up working out for me. But I love this foundation. This, I have like that much left of it. I had to stop using it once I went to Aruba because y'all know I got dark in Aruba. Like I looked like I was from the island. Like I was dark. So this foundation is a ride or die for me. I will definitely repurchase this foundation over and over again. I actually want to get it in my darker shade, even though I'll probably be getting light. Like this is probably the lightest I'll go. So I'm gonna have to get a darker shade of this. I'll probably get the 420. But if you have not tried this foundation, go into Sephora, get a sample. You will absolutely love it. This is, for me, the #1 foundation in Sephora. For me, in my opinion. Now, the other foundation is no surprise to any of you guys that have been watching this. A lot of you guys picked this foundation up because how much I raved about it. And it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is in the shade Caramel. You can see it's all beat up. I'm pretty much out of this. This is my second bottle of it. The only downside of this, there's two downsides of it. It smells like straight up paint. Like the smell is not good, but once you put the foundation on and blend it, you don't smell it anymore. And the biggest downside to me, the smell I can get past, but the biggest downside is that it stays really tacky on your face. So this is a foundation that you have to set. You cannot go without setting this foundation because it stays sticky. Once I set it, everything works out great, but this gives you a flawless look. It looks so good in pictures. It kind of makes you look blurred and smoothed. I remember when I was working at Sephora, all the girls, they would compare any foundation that I wore, they would compare it to this one because this one looked the best on me. This is probably one of my favorite foundations, hands down. I would say these two, I can't pick a top 5 right now, but this is definitely one of my favorite foundations of all time. It's the foundation that I use the most in my kit. I want to get more colors of it, but I love this foundation. I'll never stop using this foundation, and it's $5.99, and I'm pretty sure it's cruelty free. Yeah, it's cruelty free. So if you have not tried this foundation before, definitely get your hands on it, especially if you like a medium to full coverage. And this one is more of like a matte finish. It's just really sticky. Like you have to set this foundation or it'll drive you crazy. At least it drives me crazy. For setting powders, there's only one setting powder, and I bet you guys know which one it is. And it's my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact, and this is in the shade Bronze 35. This is my favorite setting powder. It's a radiant setting powder, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it's not a matte powder. Like it kind of has like a sheen to it. It makes your skin look so smooth. I use it every single day, whether I'm using natural makeup, full coverage, glam. This is the powder that I use every day. This is now my third one, and I will definitely keep repurchasing this. It has a little bit of coverage. It's like a sheer to medium coverage. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. Like I wouldn't use this as just a foundation powder, just because it is so sheer, but I mean, you can't even see it, but it just looks so amazing on the skin. I use this on almost anybody that I can because I absolutely love it, and it gives just such a nice, flawless, like I'm wearing it now. I wear it every day. I love this powder. Amazing, and I think it's 22 bucks, which is amazing. It's Sephora Collection. It's probably my favorite Sephora Collection item. Now for bronzers. I have 3 bronzers to talk about, and I'm pretty sure you guys will know for the most part which ones they are. First off, we're gonna talk about Hoola from Benefit. You can see this is, I hit the pan. This to me is my perfect bronzer. It looks like it's my skin color, which is what I like about it, but once you put it on your skin, it's perfect to contour, it's perfect to bronze, it's matte, it's good on almost every skin tone except for obviously darker skin tones. Like I feel like if you're any darker than me, this probably wouldn't show up, which kind of sucks. They need to come out with a Hoola Dark because they did come out with a Hoola Light, but it blends amazing. Doesn't smell like anything, it smells like makeup. Blends amazing, lasts on the skin. It's the perfect tone. It's not orange, it's not red, it's not brown, it's just, it's perfect, and I need to repurchase it. Another bronzer that I have is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep Matte. This one is the middle one. Yeah, it's in medium chocolate, and this is what it looks like. Very similar to Benefit Hoola. Like I went between these two a lot, which is why you can see I hit pan. One of my favorite bronzers as well. Smells just like chocolate. These are actually infused with real cocoa powder. It blends nicely. It's matte, so it doesn't give you like a shimmer to your skin, which I don't really care for. Miley scratching her nails on her. Miley. I love the smell. I love the color. I would definitely repurchase this again because I definitely use the hell out of this. Like, to go through a full bronzer is a lot. Like, it's a lot. Now, last but not least, this was a later pickup for me, but it was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Bronzer. I haven't had this for too long. Like, it's been maybe 2 or 3 months, and I am already like, I have a dent in there. I use this on almost every single... Oh, it just shattered all over my floor. I use this on almost every single client that I have. It smells amazing. And now I'm so happy because they did come out with darker colors, and I'm going to get the darker colors because I absolutely love this bronzer. It gives a little bit of a sheen to your skin rather than being completely matte, but it looks so good as a nose contour. It looks good as an all over color. It's just amazing. Amazing, and it's affordable because it's from the drugstore. Blush wise, I really only have one blush that has stuck out to me a lot, and it's from Wet n Wild. It's a Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. This is like my perfect peachy blush color. I use this almost every single day, whether it's a everyday look or more of a glam look. I just absolutely love the way this blush looks. I think it was like $3, so I really like it. It gives a soft, very, very soft sheen to the skin, but it's the most beautiful pinky, blushy, apricot-y, nudie blush. Now when it comes to highlights, the main one that stuck out to me, there was one main one that really stuck out and then another one that I was like, you know what, I use that a shit ton. The first one, this is the one that I've talked about so much on my channel. I have told everyone, go buy this freaking highlight. This is the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant. This highlight, it comes with a, you can see a different, like a couple different colors in there, but it is so intense and so beaming. I'm not wearing it today, which I should have because it's literally one of my favorite highlights ever. But it is so intense and so wet looking on the skin. It's, pictures don't do it any justice. Like, it's just so good and looks so nice on the skin. I want to get the other shades for my kit, but I think this was like $5 or $6 and I absolutely love it. This was definitely my most used highlight in 2017 for sure. Aside from that one, I want to give a quick mention to the Precious Petals highlight from Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is what it looks like. It's more of like a champagne-y, rose goldy looking highlight, but this is such a good formula and from the drugstore. It's beautiful, it's beaming, it looks amazing on the skin. It works on a couple different skin tones. Like, I feel like if you're darker than me, this will definitely like show up more white, but I love this highlight. It's absolutely beautiful. That's crazy that I'm talking about a good amount of drugstore products here. But yeah, absolutely love this, and I think this was $4.99. Now, when it comes to concealers, there are only two concealers that come to mind that I use non-stop. One of them being the Tarte Shape Tape. This is gonna be everybody's favorite. It's just gonna be everyone's favorite. This is in the shade Medium. I bought this one when I went to Aruba, and that was in May. And I've been using this color ever since. I absolutely love it. I love the finish, I love the formula, I love the coverage, the consistency, the fact that you need like 3 dots and you have full coverage. I absolutely love it. It doesn't crease as much under my eyes, so that's a huge plus. And then aside from that one, the ColourPop No Filter concealers, I have 3 of them at this point. I'm wearing this one right now, and this one is in the color Golden 40. This is more of like my natural under eye concealer. It's so thin in consistency, but the coverage is mind-blowing. It's so much coverage for as thin as it looks. Like, I would use this, I want to get the darker shade to use this for like a spot concealer for days that I don't feel like wearing foundation and I just want a little bit to just buff it into my skin. But I love this. It creases kind of fast, so I literally have to blend it in and then set it with powder. But I love it. I used it today, like I said, on my nose, underneath my eyes, on my chin, and I love it. I will definitely continue to repurchase this. I want all the colors because I want to use this in my kit because I love it that much, and it's $5, which is nothing. For lashes, there's only one lash. There's only one lash that I can think of, and it's my Sephora collection Flirt Lashes, the number 30s. These are my favorite lashes. I'm constantly buying the entire stock whenever I go to Sephora. If I go and they have more than 5 pairs, I buy them all. They're lightweight. They give a lot of drama to the eyes. They're long, but they're not heavy, which is a very, very big deal for me. I absolutely love them. You guys have probably seen these in almost every single tutorial that I have done or every single makeup look. I wear these all the time, and I will continue to purchase these over and over and over and over again. Now, when it comes to a setting powder, there's only one, and it is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I've strayed from this one and used a different one before, and I do still like it, the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. I do still like that powder, but this one is just number 1 for me. I love the way that it sets my under eyes. I love the color that it puts underneath my eyes. I love that it's matte, but it doesn't make my under eyes look dry, at least for me anyway. I absolutely love it. I will definitely continue to repurchase this, and I use this so much in my kit, so much. So I absolutely love this. Laura Mercier killed it with this powder. That's all I got to say. For another concealer, I forgot to mention this in my other one, is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium 2 Ginger. I use this concealer to carve out my brows. It's the concealer that I use literally every single day to carve my brows out. The coverage is amazing. I love that it's matte because underneath my brows, I have really oily eyes. Like, my eyelids are extremely oily, so under here it creases or like gets really shiny really fast and it starts to separate. But because this one is matte, it stays nice and in place, and I just love it. I don't use it underneath my eyes. I personally just don't, I'm not crazy about it underneath my eyes. I like it more for underneath my brows, and I like this a lot to conceal my eyelids as well. So I absolutely love this. Is something that I would repurchase. It's lasted me a pretty long time, and I use this pretty much every day, so absolutely love it. It's a little high maintenance that I use it mainly for only my brows, but I love it. For eyeshadows, there's only one brand of eyeshadows that really sticks out to me for the year, and it's my ColourPop single pressed eyeshadows. I have more than this. I have my colorful ones in a different palette, but these eyeshadows to me are just so good for the price, the quality, the amount of colors that you get. There's a couple in here that are from Anastasia. There's like 4 in here that are from Anastasia, but everything else is ColourPop, and I absolutely love these. As soon as they launched, I bought a ton of colors, and as they keep launching, I just keep buying more to stick into these Z palettes. Absolutely love them. I use them every single day in my freelance kit. I use them almost every day on myself. I love these. I love the colors. This is probably my favorite shade that I've ever purchased, and it's called Now and Zen. The best inner corner highlight that you could ever get. It's amazing. And these are, I think, $4 each or $5 each, but they're always on sale for like $2.80, and I rack up on them, and I'll definitely be buying more because I absolutely love ColourPop single shadows. Now for eyebrows. I only have 2 brands of brow pencils to show you, and one of them is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. This for me is my perfect brow color, and I love the pencil. I just go through it so fast. I need to get, I want to try Dip Brow in this shade. I'm not a big fan of Dip Brow because it can look very heavy, but I know that if you go really light-handed, it can work. So I've been loving Soft Brown this year. I started using this pretty late in the year, but I will not go to any color after this. Like, this is my color. The only other eyebrow pencils that I have are the ColourPop Brow Boss and Brow Pencil. I use the color light brown almost every day. I have light brown in my brows right now, but I also do have Dope Taupe, Bangin' Brunette. I have a couple different shades. So I absolutely love this pencil. It lasts me a pretty good amount of time, especially because it's so cheap. It's, I think, $6. So I will definitely repurchase these. I want to get more of these for my kit. And just fill my kit with these. If I could fill my kit with this, and ColourPop single shadows, I'll be a happy girl. I only have 3 pencil and 1 liquid. When it comes to pencil, I have 3 of them, and these are really the only 3 that I really use in my waterline consistently. One of them is a white eyeliner, and I use the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Ultra Skinny Gel Eye Crayon in the color Big Eyes. This is my favorite white eyeliner in the waterline. It lasts, it's so white, like it is white. I don't use white all the time, but anytime I want to use a white eyeliner, this is the eyeliner that I've gone for, and I'm probably getting pretty low on it, but it's lasted me since last year, and I use it a lot. Another Marc Jacobs eyeliner is the Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in the color Fine Wine. Anytime I have like something that's pinky or reddish toned on my eyes, I always use this pencil to line my waterline. It's the most beautiful wine reddish colored eyeliner, and it just looks so good. If you have hazel eyes or like any hint of green in your eyes, put this in your eyes and you will die. Now the only other eyeliner that I've used is the Costa Riche Eye Kohl from MAC. This is the best brown eyeliner I have personally ever used. I love using it on light eyes. It just does something to light eyes. But in brown eyes, it looks absolutely delicious. Like, it has a reddish tone to it, so it makes the brown in your eyes look even more rich. I don't know how to explain it, but I've had this eyeliner for such a long time, and I use it so freaking much. I will continue to repurchase this over and over and over again. I think the dupe for this is Mr. Bing. I think it's Mr. Bing from ColourPop, which I want to try it, but this eyeliner is just bomb. The Sephora Collection Eyeliner Hot Precision Eyeliner in Noir Black is my #1 go-to liquid liner. It's the eyeliner that I use pretty much every single day, every single video. This is what I use. I've used this for so long, and it's the only one that I will ever use. It's 12 bucks. It's a Sephora Collection. It lasts you forever. Extremely pigmented, very black, and so easy to do your line with. It's just amazing. I have one primer to talk about, one eye primer that I have to talk about, and it's the NYX Glitter Primer. This is so inexpensive and is very similar to the glitter glue from Too Faced, but it's so cheap. It's like 5 bucks, I think, and this makes a really, really sticky base so you can put shimmery or glittery eyeshadows on your eyes. I love it. I definitely could not do my makeup without it if I was going to use a shimmer. It's, in my opinion, one of the best things I could have in my kit, especially for freelancing. A lot of people like glitters and shimmers, and this is something that I probably could not live without. Now we have lips, which is my favorite category, and you guys know I'm a nude lip person. It's what I use every single day, and I'm sorry, but everything that I have in here is nude. It's all I have in here. So I'm gonna talk about eyeliners first and lip liners first. The two lip liners that stick out to me hands down is the I Love Sarai and ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color Curvy. This is my backup. I just bought a backup because I went through the other one so fast. I love it. I love it on other people. It just looks so good. It's very creamy. It lasts. I just feel like this is a perfect nude lip liner. And then the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 3C is definitely a staple in my collection. I use it so much on clients, especially when I was working at Sephora. If somebody wanted a nude, this was the nude that I grabbed, especially a peachy nude. Oh, so delicious. It's amazing. It's creamy, glides right on the lips. It just looks so good, so smooth. You can even use this to fill in your entire lip and it looks like the most perfect nude lipstick. Like, it's just amazing. This is my second one now and look at it, I'm almost out. So lip liners, those are definitely my two go-tos. Now when it comes to lip colors, I really only had glosses because you guys know I'm a huge lip gloss person. So I have 4 lip glosses to talk about, and I'm sorry, but that's a lot of lip gloss. But first one I'm going to talk about is the Dior Lip Polish Smoothing Lacquer. This is in the color 002. I love this, but it's discontinued, which sucks. So I had to stop using it because I use it so much that I was going to run out. And I'm like, when I run out, what am I going to do? But it is the perfect, delicious, plump, oh, I can't even explain it. This is probably my favorite lip gloss ever. And it sucks because I'll never be able to buy it again. It sucks, but it's amazing. Their lip glosses in general are so good. They are pricey, but there's like, I can't compare them to anything else. I absolutely love them. Another huge shout out that I have to talk about is the Buxom Lip Shine. Is it called Lip Shine? Full On Lip Cream in Hot Toddy. This is my perfect nude, like glossy nude lip gloss. I love a lot of their colors. I like White Russian. I like Dolly. There's just so many that I like, but Hot Toddy is definitely my #1 go-to lip gloss from Buxom. It's a lip plumper, but it doesn't give you that burning sensation on your lips. It just gives you like that minty tingle. Freaking love it. If you've never tried these, try them because they last forever. They look so good on the lips. They don't make your lips look like inside. They're just amazing. Another one that I have to talk about is the I Love Sarai ColourPop. I Love Sarai and ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the color Curvy. You guys know Curvy and Curvy are my jam. This right here is the most delicious, beautiful, glossy summertime nude for me. It has little specks of glitter. It's just bomb. Like, I love Sarai's collab because her nudes are perfect for the brown girls. Like, it's hard for tan girls to get a good nude because they either look too white, too gray, too pink. They're just all over the place, but she created the best combo ever. The last gloss that I have to talk about is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. This lip gloss makes your lips look so wet and so juicy. And it's just amazing on everyone. It looks good on everyone. I love the applicator. It's ginormous. Like, it's such a big applicator. And it just looks so good on the lips. I absolutely love it. Even by itself, it looks amazing. So definitely had to mention that as well. And I wish I had like an actual lip like color. The one that I'm wearing right now, I'm freaking obsessed with. It's Knock on Wood from Dose of Colors. This lip combo is my life right now. It is Need Me, which is one of my favorite NYX lip liners. I caught it on pretty late in the year, so that's why I didn't talk about it. It's one of my favorite lip liners because it has like a reddish tone to it, and then Knock on Wood on top. Like, it's a perfect nude. So that is everything that I wanted to mention for my yearly favorites. Like I said, leave down below if you do want me to do a December favorites, because none of the products that I talked about here are from my December favorites. They're completely different. So please let me know down below if that's something you want to see. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I am so excited to see what the launches are for 2018 and just keep buying more makeup. That's honestly what I'm going to do. Just keep buying more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you guys have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.